Blub blub everyone, welcome back. I should have probably done something off screen, but it doesn't matter. Welcome back to Ixion. We recently learned that we are assholes and should be killed by the UN, basically. Because our drive is so shittily designed that it causes cataclysms with every jump. Everywhere. It's great. It's not the moon was not a mishap, it was actually by design. Which, you know, is quite a problem in my eyes. And also quite stupid. But apparently it's how it is, so... yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Mine that shit. Give it to me. Because we want the extra solar panel. There's actually an old sci-fi story with the same theme. With this theme? I mean, Lost in Space? Which I did like. I liked the movie. Well, one of them. A short story, interesting. But I mean, yeah, there are multiple short stories and stories in sci-fi that go into this direction. For sure. It's definitely not a new idea. Okay, we need more electronics here. Yes, one more, please. We're making more, which is good. We have some silicon left. Once we're good on polymers, I'm going to go back to silicon, transferring waste into electronics, which is much more important in my opinion. Ooh, this is a big problem now. Oh no. Actually, it shouldn't be though. Just can't transfer it fast enough.
Available to mine.
Huh. I can't even get more. I can get rid of this. And then I can get more storage. But this is the whole food sector. I cannot... I would need to make another one now. To expand our food production. So if this is not enough, it should be 139%. So we should be good. We should be absolutely golden. We're producing ludicrous amounts. That must be fine. Okay, there's also a science ship that we need to talk to. Why are these not treated? Well, that's gonna be bad if we crap that up. That's not gonna be good. Let's talk to this. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do a save. I don't know. I mean, it's a story thingy, but still. We have repatriated the PA of the Protagoras, so we copied it. That's good. That's it? We are not giving them a new one. I thought we would still have the chance to give ours to them as a copy. But is ours now the one from... No, that can't be because it's still broken. We just store it in the Tikkun somewhere, but our PA is still active, right? Should I load and do it again? What do you guys say? Very cataclysm on jump. Very specifically extinction level cataclysm on jump. I mean, yeah, apparently maybe they had an inspiration from there. Why don't I have a drone? Doesn't let me build. Okay, that's kind of sad. Because I don't have a lot of carbon right now. And I don't get enough waste at this time. That's not great. Could you be a little bit more wasteful, please? Yeah, we have trouble transporting goods right now. That's kind of weird. So So I need to get rid of this shit. Come on, get the last 10, please. I need more storage for food, so that works. By 15 due to... Oh, because of that. Okay, yeah, just my trust. Okay, that doesn't matter. There we go. That should fix all the things. You're still fixing things or building things? Oh, good, they're building things. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I know why we need the fusion, because we will run out soon. Of power potential. Which is ridiculous. Come on, be quick about it. We need to get the hull in shape before we jump. But it's kind of weird that I just gotten rid of their PA and then just say, yeah, fuck it, who cares? You don't get ours. F you. There's some. And some ice too. We should be fine though. We can jump now, I think. But I mean, I like the science, so I'm not inclined to reload. It's weird that we already have tier 3 because of that. I think I'm gonna go for the power plant because I will need it. But also the drone bay would be good.
In the tycoon.
I think we need the drone bay. I think we do. Because the transfer of resources is a problem right now. And apparently it still is.
The probe has completed its scan.
But we're still... Oh, we're producing 60 per 5 cycles? Yeah, that's good. Okay, they were both full, so... It's not quite as much, but that's pretty good. I mean, this is 55, this is 55 per cycle, so that should be fine. We should be good. And having more storage is also pretty good. At least in the production sector, so I have something stored in case. These should also be fine. Once something gets here. But that's why I need the drones. Because there are a lot of people who are not fed right now. Because we can't stockpile enough at this time. There are too many people here. In this sector there are not that many, but I don't have as much capacity for people. But I could send 30 non from here to there. So if I say 30... That's not quite 30, it's more like 20. 20 non-workers from Sector 6 to Sector 2. And there we go. Should help out a little tiny bit.
No more resources available to mine.
Okay, we mined everything out, that's fine. And I think we're leaving. Because there's nothing here for us anymore. I'm scared. I am definitely scared. Of what we're going to do here.
Population transfer complete.
Another sector, I don't want one. It's so much work for nothing. I actually can do this. I can have the full industry going. No, I don't need to because this is useless, but... That's pretty cool. Finally, we have a lot of workers, but that costs a lot too. Yeah, our food. I mean, we have a lot of storage, so that should still be fine. We probably could go back on these, but again, it's water that limits us with this. So we will run out eventually. What is this? This is the drone station bay thingy, and that... Construct drones, and that is actually a part of this. Of course, that is not possible. That would be too fun. And fun is not allowed in this game. It's also an awkward shape.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Why don't we have enough silicon? Oh, that's why. It's at least 3 more, and then we have 1 left after building this. But I would like to build this and see how that works. Even though wasted space again, and I don't like it, but sure. So everyone has enough space? Just, okay, yeah, we're fine. We are fine. We could do a wall building down here. If we wanted, we could have more storage as well, which would be great, but it should be fine if we put a wall housing thing here. This doesn't seem very efficient, but it's fine. There's a lot of food going there. Good, good, good. Perfect. As long as these storages are permanently full, that's good. I'm gonna look at this and then I'm trying to actually fly. I'm gonna keep this on more polymers because, I mean, we still need more energy. It's still not enough. Can I upgrade this now? Wait, we have tier 3 now. I can. Another 2.5%. That's good. Oh, look at that. We can do everything now. That's really nice. That would also be useful. I thought I had that already, but I apparently didn't. We can't do these. Oh, we need the EKP optimization. Host Lunaclism science ship. Moves faster, okay. Moves even faster. More science. Oh, that is huge. Yeah, I definitely need to go here. Designed instruction docking bay upgrade. Docking bay. Where's the docking bay? I can do that. Let's do that, and after that we do the science ship extra science, because that's amazing. I mean, it's only 5% in the last sector, but still, it would have been great in this sector. And you could definitely optimize that, I would assume. It's kind of weird that we just took their guy and just left them. Why didn't we still give them ours? It's so weird. Okay, and then we can do the advanced analytics, which would be amazing. Tycoon moves faster is also nice. There's so much still on science. Pretty good. I like that. I like how much science there is. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And there are doors up there. They fly through that. That is completely idiotic, but sure. And that's where the trains go through. And that's the... Okay. So that works, just works. At a time between sectors. Okay. So that's fine. So we're now increased the resources that go anywhere. Not just into this sector, but that is what I like. That would be great. Okay, I'm happy. So now we shouldn't have any food problems. Any food delivery problems. We're just over our capacity. That's fine. But yeah, okay, cool. I think we're ready. That is actually a pretty cool thing. So... there's not much that we're gaining here. A bit of ice, a bit of hydrogen that we could get. Yeah, 3 is useless. Doesn't matter. I think we're going. I'm gonna save, though. Again, I'm a scaredy cat. I don't care. It's fine. It's safe. Oop. But just taking that we got their PA from the Pythagoras and then just leaving because we're assholes, apparently. Okay. Cool. And now, all power from the main grid will be diverted to the engine during 0.5 cycle charge preceding ignition. That's not much. Sectors will be powered by batteries. Yeah, that will be able to, actually. The only thing is, I would like to build another solar panel. But we'll get there. We have 37 energy.
In accordance with Frau Stanford's
From the
procedures,
past.
all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt
You
jump
finished chapter 2.
initiation.
I mean, yes, we know they must return, but... I hope you're not waiting for that thing, still. Because, our batteries are draining.
Ixion engine ready.
Okay. It's kind of weird that you don't have to wait for them, though. Ooh. Cutscene. I mean, we have seen this before, but it's so weird that we are using these weird particles. And we are saying it's not possible otherwise, but the UN does it otherwise, and it's so strange. I think we skimmed a lot of corners there. Oh god. That's a big ship. Oh, is it alien time now? Oh god, we're gonna get murdered, right? We are going to get so murdered.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics.
So that doesn't seem like
Expected
Remus.
Damage to the Tycoon detected.
Yeah, of course.
We have not reached the exoplanet Remus. Tycoon primary sensors are picking up vast amounts of debris.
Oh, you don't say.
Act
And
with
also there's a
caution,
corpse left
Administrator.
of us.
We must reach Remus.
There's just a corpse floating there. The command center wreckage. But that can't be from us, right? We just built this ship. How can humanity have a command center here? So that must be aliens. Okay, the viable planet for more testing. Okay, so chapter 3 is not the end. Which is interesting. Who wants to be punished? Oh no, the Cult of the Hull, of course. A sector has converted to the Cult of the Hull. This had a positive impact on the morale of the crew. The converts are waiting to hear your opinion on their worship. Sanctifying the Tycoon and its facilities does not directly violate any Dolos directives. I want to suppress the cult. Embrace the writings of Barjaville. The Tycoon is a body. The hull is its skin. We are its blood. That is so stupid. And it's actually, isn't that the CEO? And he's now a saint? I even said no, because we're suppressing that shit. Fudge them. That's gonna have consequences that are very bad, but I don't give a shit. Fuck that nonsense. I'm not gonna do that. So, oh, this is still broken. Okay. That's weird, because that didn't show. But there's no check mark there, that's what I've seen. This is a lot. There's a lot of shit that we need there, but we need more energy. Science ship, go.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh my god, look at this weather. Yeah, okay, I don't care for that, really, at all. I'd like this, for sure.
A probe has completed its scan.
That is a gigantic thing. Oh, that is the UN thing. Okay. But that is not the... Summary of intelligence on Etemenanki's command center. Oh, it is Etemenanki. That thing got destroyed? Uh-oh. Initial reports indicate that we have found the wreckage of the Etemenanki's command center. The UN ship appears to have been attacked. And that thing looks so much better than our ship. My god, that is so much cooler. Although the command center of the Etemenanki is heavily armored, the structure has suffered terrible bombardment. It appears as if something sliced through the larger superstructure of the Etemenanki. This must have dislodged the center and separated it from the rest of the ship. Numerous pieces of debris and corpses float around the ruin. We have located a breach within the armor plating that should allow us to get inside. Oh, sure, I guess. It's the only option, so why not? That is scary. I would have liked to have that ship instead. And this is nonsense. Oh, this is weather as well, of course. There's more science. But silicon would be nice. First.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I hate accidents. We have so many people on the station now. Wow. And we're using over 100 food per cycle.
A probe has completed its scan. A science ship team has completed a task.
Hey, Boland, how are you doing? Hey, Gary, I love this game so... Oh, the soundtrack is just the best, absolutely. It's not a typical sci-fi sounding one. Maybe not typical, yeah, but it's still... It sounds very, very grandiose in a way. Very big, very open, very wide to me, and that it seems like sci-fi stuff. Top comment on YouTube, alright, Guillaume. It's just an indie space city builder thing. No need to go too hard. Yeah, that definitely went too hard, that person. The frozen rooms through which the Ripley's team have had to navigate are from a nightmare. It's also a weird sentence. Projectile damage... I mean, they're looking nightmarish, I guess, but... Or looking like a nightmare? Are from a nightmare? Weird. Projectile damage covers most surfaces, and there are signs of electrical fires having raged throughout the corridors. This is not to discount the ever-present grim sight of severed corpses. Upon entering the bridge, the team discovered the bodies of the commander-in-chief and other officers. It appears they took their own lives. Oh, that's kind of weird. We must retrieve the Remus data. The Tycoon should be kept in close proximity to the command center. This will allow the Ripley's team to use the station's power via the retractable telescopic pole and access the center's terminals. Sure, why not? Okay, and hopefully they have the coordinates. I doubt it. I doubt it. I bet they were stolen or something. Get some research. Guillaume David does great soundtracks in general. I haven't heard anything from him, as far as I know. Hello. Oh, he worked on Mechanicus Warhammer 40k. Really? Oh yeah, that is also a good soundtrack. Saitam, welcome. First time chatter. Hello. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good time. Let's go. Boop. Okay, but a lot of science. Good, good, good. I want science. I really need science. Oh, there's a lot of silicon. Ooh, yes, please, Gib. I need more electronics, unfortunately. So the typical orchestral ever building one you hear in many... Yeah, that's true.
A probe has completed
Mechanicus, Ixion, and some others I can't recall. Okay. If you can recall, I would be interested. What else he did? They did? Oh. Guillaume did. More science. Good, good, good. Please collect. Please do. Please Gib. I need science. Actually, I could start researching something, but... no, we have everything unlocked, so it shouldn't be a problem if I start researching some upgrades. I haven't even researched that. I'm an idiot. We would have gotten more now. It's fine, it's just 5%. It's not that important. We'll get there. Of course. Administrator, the debris field we have. When I see this picture, I'm getting annoyed. The debris field we have entered is mostly composed of corpses. The floating bodies bump against the hull and create sounds that reverberate throughout the Tikkun sectors. Oh, through our... Okay, I wanted to say, because the other hull would not make sounds. It's not pressurized, so... This is not providing beneficial for crew morale. DLS reports indicate that EVA crews are discussing their experiences working outside the Tikkun with colleagues in mess halls, compounding the problem. Yeah, luckily we don't get a permanent minus because I deactivated that bullshit.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I'm probably not going to turn that on again because it's just so annoying. Mining ship does things. Cool, cool, cool. There is more science there. Again in the stupid weather, but sure. Administrator, the Remus... Oh, so little only? Okay, the Remus coordinators aren't here. Coordinates aren't here. Of course they're not. Oh, that is a cool picture there. I like that one. It's a weird schlong though, but okay. First time on Ixion? Hi, by the way. I did play the first chapter on my own about a year ago or something, but this is definitely the first time I entered the third chapter, yes. The second chapter was blind as well. Poor guys who working on the hull who have to avoid all corpses? Yeah, that is definitely not fun for them. As you know, vol coordinates are incredibly complex algorithms that require advanced technology for their storage and application. We did identify a storage area within the command center where such equipment, perhaps including that stolen from the Protagoras, should have been held. It has been ripped away, shorn by cutting lasers and taken. There is some small hope. A single damage calculator terminal was found. Power supply from the Tikkun has allowed us to access it. It appears that in the Etemenanki's final moments, while they attempted to address the colossal damage done to their ship, the crew were able to identify and record the self-similar signature of their attacker as it withdrew. Of course they're using the same drive, because that makes sense. Can't have another one, right? Perhaps they hope to later mount some sort of pursuit to recover the stolen coordinates of Remus. We are now in possession of that signature. It belongs to the Piranesi, a ship of the Black Market Society. Of course. So not aliens, it's just the stupid pirates. Fine. This is where our hope fades. The few officers' logs we have found that detail the attack are terrifying. It seems highly likely that the coordinates of Remus are now on board the Piranesi. I mean, it makes sense because we have seen a battlefield between the UN and the pirates. Why do people have to be so stupid all the time? Having processed the data we have found within the center and thanks to old recordings of now inactive distress signals, we have been able to locate other parts of the Etemenanki which have drifted across the system. Poor guys who are... Oh yeah, I read that. Definitely not a good working environment. Investigate further. Determine the previous mission objectives. I'm interested in both. I'm gonna go for the objectives first. I don't care if the other one... I don't care about the attack. It's fine. It's terrible and it's how it is. Maybe I should get another mining ship to get that quicker into order, but that's fine. There is a mission objective right there. Let's go for it. I probably too much time at the spend too much time with the game calling it Ixion here. Ixion? Oh, Ixion. Yeah, okay. I get it. My god, I'm so dumb. So if you need short advice, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for that offer. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what I would ask is the thing, but I mean, I did have some questions. For example, in Chapter 2, we had the choice from the Protagoras to either copy, apparently either, it didn't look like either, but to copy our PA into the Protagoras or take theirs and store it within our ship. I did the latter. Was that a bad choice? I don't want to know what it does, necessarily, but I want to know if that's a bad choice. By powering the command center, the Ripley's team was able to extract and analyze core mission data. The Etemenanki was a UN ship initially launched to find other exoplanets. Early data logs from their voyage indicate a glaring lack of preparation to accomplish such a task. They seemed much more prepared than we were. In the absence of a habitable exoplanet, they seem to have concentrated on the search for what the UN designated as enemies of humanity, Dolos and Ashtangites. Ashtangites? I have no idea. By boarding the Protagoras, the Etemenanki was able to locate Remus. So they didn't even know where Remus was, okay. Ah, good. I can't do that again. Well, wouldn't spoil. That could or not have consequence. Of course. Oh god, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, I was wondering why we didn't just still give our PA over to the Protagoras. Because why wouldn't we just copy it still? I would have assumed I can do both, but apparently not. Well, we'll see what it does. At least the Etemenanki is no more, so we don't have to decide if we murder them or not, which I wouldn't have done. Definitely. Because I actually think they're in the right here. I think I'm gonna get a third mining ship. Just to make these things quicker. There. Just to be a little quicker with everything. I'm not gonna get another science ship, I don't think that's necessary.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And as long as this goes up again, which it should, 140% is fine.
A probe has completed its scan.
As the Etemenanki paused the Crux system, it was surprised and attacked by the Piranesi. I hope those are eyes. Pluranazal is a little weird. So Piranesi makes more sense. It's actually something you can pronounce. Reports indicate colossal casualties. The UN crew was able to find a flaw in the Piranesi's defense systems and managed to mount a boarding assault. The Piranesi responded by firing its main weapon before fleeing the system. The last survivors of the attack, who could not enter cryonic pods, either died from the cold or slowly asphyxiated in the days that followed. That is so disgusting. Space sucks. Okay, so we're getting all the signs. That was all of that.
Administrator, we have found the Piranesi's signature stored in the Etemenanki's destroyed command center.
I bet Valhalla will take over Eden.
It is a ship unlike any other in our records. A formidable opponent, now in possession of the Remus coordinates.
The pirates?
The
Sure.
eventual failure of the Tycoon's hull is inevitable. We have no other choice but to confront the Piranesi.
Yes,
Before
a ship.
we leave the system, we must find a way to develop an effective countermeasure strategy.
Yeah, a ship with weapons approached by a civilian corporation ship that barely holds together because its hull is failing. That is a great strategy, Eden. That's a great strategy. Totally gonna do that. Totally worth. Okay, checked his work, and the 2 already named soundtracks are his only game soundtracks so far. Okay. Oh, I'm excited what he does next. This chapter inside the solar system is maybe the most difficult in my... Okay. In my opinion, I guess. Be ready, okay. The most difficult? In what way? Oh god. Are we gonna lose more people again? And see more bullshit of this game? Which is just... appears to just exist to murderize my face. And make my life a living hell. There's more signs, let's go for it. At least we're getting some stuff here. We're finally producing more polymers. My district should be fully running. No, not fully running. But this should... Nope. Can't run. That is a problem. I'm gonna put 20 workers in there still. Yeah, that's fine. 20 workers from 1 to 6, and we're good. What is this? Corpse field. The station is surrounded by floating corpses. The crew's morale will be affected. Yeah, I don't care because, not for me. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I could move.
Population transfer complete.
There's no good place to move right now, though. I'd like a better place to move. I wish I could just move, you know? However, I please, not just 2 objects in space. I mean, can I move to something? No. It needs to be a planetary object. And this one or this one are the only ones who are actually enticing right now. But these are too far away for these ships to do things. So I'm just gonna endure the corpses. It's fine. Just a -1 or something. Since I deactivated the dead Earth sickness, which is just stupid. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. What can you do? Oh god. Our sensors have located a section of the Etemenanki. It looks exactly like the bridge, but sure. Drifting in the vacuum of space. Our initial readings are registering a lot of organic debris. We are on site. This part of the Etemenanki was responsible for the ship's food production. Production was divided into 2 zones, vegetal and animal. They even have animals! I mean, we have insects. Technically animals, but, you know, I bet they mean real animals. You know, big animals, meat. Yum yum. We have also identified a self-contained area generating a heat signature. The area is small, but it is not possible that some survivors may be sheltering there. Not impossible. I'm not going to invasively breach. That seems dumb. Yeah, I do want some survivors if we find them. I'm going to save scum the shit out of this. No, I'm not going to save scum, but just in case there is something really dumb happening again, I'm just going to put a little safety safe in here. Short stay, go to sleep. Good night. Good night, Bolan. Thank you for showing up at all. That's kind of very nice of you. So I hope we have good dreams. I mean, I would have hoped that anyway, but, you know. Have a good night. Well, wouldn't spoil you too much, but short advice. Build enough batteries. Especially batteries. My absolute purest hate. I don't have space for batteries is the problem, so not gonna do that. I have 2 here, I have 1 here, and I have 1 here. That's all I gonna get. I mean, technically, I could get a second one down here. With this. And just put a battery there. That's fine. But it's literally full. There's no space. Can't do it. I mean, this one I'm gonna get rid of, actually. I hope I can do that. Yeah, I'm using the waste for other stuff, so that's fine. And then we'll see. Maybe can put a battery in there, but I want more storage too. No space, too many corpses in there. I have more space here for batteries, but...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Well, let's see what they found. Oh, we got 2 crew members killed, of course. Upon entering the area, the crew of the Ripley were confronted by a UN soldier exhibiting extreme signs of dementia. Yelling the words, "Die Dolos scum," they opened fire on your team. I hate people. The confrontation ended with the depressurization of the area due to projectile fire and the death of both the soldier and 2 of the Ripley team. Investigating what they could afterwards, the team has concluded that this was a place of indoctrination for the surrounding production zone workers. Okay, weird. Remains of a statue dedicated to the glory of the Etemenanki commanders were found. Oh, okay. As well as other art pieces aimed to condemning the enemies of humanity, Dolos and the Ashtangites. Or Gitis, whatever that is. Probably the pirates. We need to quickly refresh and come back. I cannot go back. Okay, so we're not refreshing. Go to the animal pens. Why not? That's why I love this game. What a wonderful paradox. So low space inside the ship. Forced to play Tetris while you have infinite space behind the hull. I mean, infinite space is not quite true because behind the hull there's death. So it makes sense that you have to play a bit of Tetris, but it's a little annoying how many buildings are mandatory per sector and how many you can actually, you know, use for specialization, so. There are way too many mandatory buildings, and it would be even more if I wouldn't have deactivated the dead earth sickness and the cost for repair and some other stuff. It's just too stupid. Or the hull integrity thing. The Vol Drive hull integrity nonsense, which is dumb. So there are so many. What I don't like about this game, and I can't say that freely. I paid for this myself, so you know, just no grain of salt necessary. I'm not influenced in any way. I really hate how this game is made to punish you to the power of 20. It doesn't only have a punishing mechanic that drives your run or something and pushes you forward or something. It has 15, and they're all layered over another. It's just too much. They really overdid it, in my opinion, with all the punishing mechanics. You get punished with hull integrity that goes down in its maximum. You get punished by hull integrity with every vol jump, which is stupid. So already 2 layers of punishment that are not necessary. One would be sufficient. You get punished by cost increase for repairs, which is also going towards the hull punishment. So there's a 3rd layer as well. You get punished with the dead earth sickness. You get punished when you not fly fast enough from sector to sector with more stability issues. If you choose the wrong choices in these events, which you cannot know the first time. There's no indicator, nothing in the fluff text or anything that could indicate what is stupid and what is not stupid, or what is what will end the science and what won't end the science investigation. Like we did with the destroyed command center. I had no idea which one was actually ending the thing, or if anything would end the thing. It was a story thing, so probably you could do all of them. But with these, you mostly can't. It doesn't tell you, though. So you have to have multiple playthroughs to actually know what things you can do. Or you have to save scum, which is bad. It's not good design, in my opinion. The player should always have an idea, if they look into it correctly, or, you know, if they read, what is good and what is bad, in my opinion. At least a little hint. And I don't like that much about this game. Hey, Dolphin, thank you for the raid. But what I do like is the amazing story and the basic principle of the game. That is really cool. Eek says Terrible Hamster. How are you doing, Dolphin? What did you play? I mean, I can imagine what you played, what you're playing right now. Oh, I was actually thinking Stellaris, but no Helldivers. Interesting. Okay. How are you liking that game? While the soundtrack of this game is absolutely terrific and amazing, I'm not that fond of the soundtrack of Helldivers, because Helldivers 2 especially, because it's just not, it's too samey. And I would like to play that game too at some point, maybe, we'll see. But the soundtrack just would annoy me too much. Just watching people play the game actually annoyed me so much with the soundtrack. It's ridiculous. Oh, we have more things? We have a doggo? Please let me have a doggo. The production area has been gutted for several hundred meters. The huge amount of floating carcasses has made it difficult for the team to differentiate between what is animal and what is not. Oh, okay. The team did find several working cryopods and have prepared these for extraction. Production seems mainly to have been galliform. Okay. Though there are signs that rarer meats were produced. The Ripley's team wishes to specifically note that they found a cryopod containing a doggo. The owner seems to have decided that the animal's life was more important than their own. Good guy. Definitely. Or good woman. Perfect human. Their corpse hangs onto the pod. Oh, it's kind of sad. But doggo survived. Yay! Do I really get the doggo? I wanna have doggo. Provide a new home for the dog. I don't care what the other shit. Provide the home. Bring the dog aboard. Yes. Yes, we need doggo. Everyone needs doggo. It's perfect. I'm gonna, you know, die by starvation for the doggo. I don't care. Space is not supposed to being easy. Yeah, it's not supposed to be an easy. I know. It needs to be harsh, sure. But there is being harsh and there is being torturous. And this is torture. This is not being harsh. in my opinion. This game is torture. It's not harsh. It's way above harsh. And yes, space is the most deadly environment that exists because it's literally void of life. And that's why I basically am very much against colonizing Mars instead of fixing Earth, because fixing Earth is much cheaper and easier and quicker than ever being able to colonize Mars, which is literally impossible because the core is dead. So, you know, no core, no magnetosphere. No magnetosphere means no atmosphere. No atmosphere means no life. Done. Already out of the window. Absolutely pointless to do anything there and waste money and resources and effort to get there. And there's the whole galaxy that we know contains, you know, a handful of planets maybe that could be colonized or could be in a zone that allows, you know, like Earth, for life to exist in a way. Completely pointless in my opinion. If we have a planet that still is in order, which we do still. Not for long though. So, you know, just getting that out of the way, that rant. And by the way, hello, I'm GaryTheGammarid. I hope you will enjoy the stream, raiders. Thank you, Dolphin, again for the raid. If you need to, you know, wind down after the stream, feel free. Thank you, and definitely have a good weekend already. Otherwise, yeah, I'm doing a lot of game stuff on YouTube and Twitch, and if you want to see more of what I do, definitely visit the YouTube. Just need to scroll down. Or actually, can I do this? Oh yeah. Does that work? That did work before. Why doesn't it work now? God damn it. Right there. There you go. And also the Discord, if you want to join there. And Distort? No, Discord. I can't write. There you go. And want to, you know, not miss a video or stream or something, then definitely come to Discord. And let's have a chat. Administrator, I did not expect this decision. I would remind you that Dolos regulations prohibit animals on board the Tikkun. Do I give a fuck? No, I don't. I do postulate, however, that the animal's presence may be good for crew morale. Exactly. Adopt Borzoi, man's best friend, as an achievement right here. Awesome. He's called Borzoi? What kind of name is that? I do need to, so I will lurk. Thank you very much, Dolphin. And thank you again for the raid. Hope you have a wonderful time. And I hope you had a wonderful time in Helldivers. It is a fun game. And I just wish the soundtrack wouldn't peeve me so much. The Ripley's team will investigate the food production area. Yeah, let's investigate the food production. Maybe we get some research or something. Or some ideas into how to better feed us. There's a lot of ice, which is nice. We probably want some ferrum just in case. There's a little bit here. Oh, wait. What's the... I didn't have to do that. Okay, everything will be mined by someone. And ice is very low on the list. That is fine. You can do... You know, you can do primarily ice. Then you go a little bit into silicon and carbon. I don't really care about hydrogen that much right now. And just these two at the last, and that's fine. Borzoi is a weird-looking breed of dog. Oh, okay. Can you post that in the Discord? I would like to see that. Later. But... Oh, Drill Dozer have 5 mining ships active at the same time. That is a lie. I literally have 3, not 5, but okay. I mean, I'll take the achievement, I guess. I won't complain. Happy to get that. And we need to drill this. I need more polymers. We're using our waste to make more polymers now.
A new request awaits your attention.
Maybe we can find some more. There's a lot of ice there. That's nice. There's a lot of polymers. Yeah, please skip. No, polymers. A lot of carbon, which will become polymers at some point. Where are you? Sector 2. There you are. Doggo! Oh, that's a beautiful doggo. Inconsistencies were detected within the crew member's DLS records. After reviewing the data, I found that the crew member is actually a dog, a Borzoi. Really? To be exact, I have not discovered how it came to be on board. I mean, we brought it here. Its mere presence violates several health protocols. I don't give a shit. If we all die because of the doggo, then we deserve to die. That's how it goes. I will say that it does seem to be proving extremely beneficial for crew morale. A decision must be made concerning the animal's fate. No, the dog is the crew member. That he gets his own apartment, guys. Come on. Permanent, yeah. See, those, that is a great thing. And the game will definitely punish me for that with plagues or some bullshit. I bet. I bet, because that's how this game works. When it gives you ever anything, you're gonna get punched in the face right after. And I don't like that about the game. It's too punishing. Mass conquest. Conquest? You mean, it's not conquest. You're not fighting anyone. Colonization is just a huge race, a challenge of billionaires who want to show who was the biggest. Yeah, I mean, kinda, yeah. And it's absolutely, it's pointless from the start, so that's... It annoys me so much that we waste resources on nonsense. It's so sad. You don't even... I mean, there is not even a point to colonize the moon. There is nothing there. There are no resources, really. There's no science you can get there. We did all the science on the moon that we could do. It's basically nothing else. Just a pointless waste. Just invest in Earth. Terraform Earth. There's so much of Earth that is inhabitable. Or mostly inhabitable. I mean, the desert. Mostly inhabitable. There are some nomads living there. People that are highly specialized to that environment, which is awesome. But that doesn't mean many people can live there. So why not terraform, you know, the deserts? Like the Sahara, like Antarctica. You know, like the Arctic. Those are places we cannot live in. So why not terraform those? It's much easier because there's already oxygen there. My goodness. Amazing. It's just so stupid to me. I'm ranting again. I'm very sorry. Ooh. Okay. Personalized instructions upgrade for the crop farm. Drilling through several layers of debris, the Ripley's team finally reached the vegetable production area. They were greeted by the floating corpses of UN soldiers and crew. Well, unless... luckily, they don't shoot at me anymore. A few district workers seemed to have reached emergency cryopods before depressurization. That's a lot of cryopods, oh god. Hydroponic technology was used aboard the Etemenanki to grow fruits and vegetables. Even fruits and vegetables? I mean, we now make some vegetables, I would guess, but no fruits. With our crop farms. Maybe crops includes fruits. But we were eating only insects for ages, which is also not as easy to produce as they say. Because insects eat a lot of plants. So, where do those come from? Enlarged vertical aisles. Recovered yield reports detail how hierarchical rationing reserved the rarest of foods for higher-ranking crew members. Ugh, it's not good. Although the remaining food production facilities are unusable, a few intact storage containers were found by the team. Retrieved resources have been prepared for extraction, so we get some more food, which I guess is nice. Not that we need it, we're producing more than enough. I could underproduce for a little bit to get rid of that. Which would be fine. I just, you know, deactivate these two and we're good. And then we'll need that, so... Just need to find out when this is run dry. Or just recognize that, I mean. Can we do something? Oh, there's some science there, I saw it. Give it to me. Make me happy. Daddy needs some science, come on. I feel you. There it is, come on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Perfect. Let's go. Give the science. And also, let me research some stuff. What is good? I mean, all is good, basically. I don't want the temple. I'm suppressing the cult so hard that the hull will burst before I'll accept any of them. Automatic logistics, more drones, that's good. Internal component optimization increases the number of resource units drones can carry. It's both good. This is more effective, though, so I'm gonna go with this. The Tikkun being faster is actually pretty good, and I want that. That's a lot of shit that I see for the first time. What the hell? That's probably what they were pointing towards when they said we found a lot of stuff that, you know, moved away from the wreckage, which is weird because if it moved this way, it would definitely go into the sun. Definitely. Theta Crucis, some of that. Okay, science ship, go back to the Tikkun, and once you're restocked, then with people, then we'll bring you out again. Careful, the more you explore on your side, the more the lethal space waves to you. Really? Oh yes, it does. Build enough battery so that at least 4 sectors will have backup power for 5 cycles. Oh, fuck me. At least 4 sectors. I only have 3 open. Oh, we need to have 4 sectors unlocked. Oh, frick me. And we need to awaken 2,000 cryopods? I don't want to. We're just giving them more to destroy. Ugh, I hate it. Sometimes I hate this game. But yeah, you're right. The space weather was here in the beginning. No, the little ships will not be destroyed. I've deactivated that because it is stupid. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna thoroughly go through this sector with every ship I have. It's fine. And none of them will be destroyed. Space weather doesn't do anything to me. Well, not to those little ships. To my Tikkun, it will do bad things. But oh well. And the problem was, why I deactivated that, to explain, is because it's a bad mechanic. In the other sector, you had one to the left, one space weather, and one to the right. And I couldn't tell my ships to... I cannot tell them how to move. And therefore, it's pointless. It's a stupid mechanic that just costs you resources for no reason. And you can't counter it in any way whatsoever. So I just deactivated it because it makes no difference. It's just bullshit. Just a bullshit mechanic. I didn't want to deactivate so many mechanics in this game, but they are just not fun. So I did. Oh, there's more science right there. Oh, no, I already got that one. Anything else here? This one? Yeah, there we go. Only way to survive is that the Tikkun passes through the wave. That's why you need enough batteries. I mean, I need enough batteries because of the preparation for the Piranesi as well, so... I don't have space for fucking... for stupid batteries. It's so stupid. I don't want to invest in batteries. How long does that... How much battery support? 1... So I basically need... like 10 batteries. No, not quite. That would be 10 cycles. So... Oh, actually I do. I need 4 times this amount. So about 8 more. Because I need 4 more power. 8 here. Almost 8 here. And a little bit less here. So maybe like 6 here and 5 here. And I don't have any space for them. I need to open up another sector. Maybe then I can spread things out. Oh, I don't want to design a new sector today. Ugh. I don't even know what to make out of that sector. That is a question I have, Saitam. What specializations exist? Because I have space, food, and industry right now. It's also a stupid mechanic. Batteries last longer. Do they last everywhere or only in the industry? I think only in industry, so I may need 8 everywhere, which is stupid. But I only have these 3. What's another one? Oh, hull repair is 20% more efficient now. Space tier 2, I like that. And probes and ships are assembled faster. That's useless. It's just a one-time thing. The unload is better. As you have another solution, more buildings that are working, the more energy you need. I mean, yeah, sure, but I still need the stupid batteries now, which I hate. But I still want to know what specializations exist. What is another specialization? Because I would need another... if I make a sector, I don't want to make a double... Well, actually, I could make another food sector, to be honest. Just to be sure that I can manage. It costs me more hull integrity, though, so I would need... I definitely need some storage in that food sector that moves these out of here, so I can have another EVA airlock in here. In the space sector. It's not my native language. It's not my native language either, so don't worry. I do understand what you mean, but I still would like to know what the specializations options are. Oh, no, train automatically. I thought train like this one. Where would I want another sector? I could plan for another food sector. I definitely don't need another industry sector right now. I don't have enough resources anyway. Another space sector could also be interesting. Although, it makes everything too complicated. We need to shuffle shit around all the time, and it's just annoying. Well, specializations are good, but not necessary, unless maybe for the space docking. I mean, the recycling one. There is a waste one? Okay. Which sucks, actually, because there are not many waste buildings. I mean, this is a waste building. And I think there are waste buildings. This is a waste building, and that's about it. Whatever that is. That's a population building, I guess? That's bullshit. Okay. So you need it per sector anyway, so... Oh, it's a stability building. Okay. But there won't be a stability sector. That makes no sense. So I have exactly 2... I have 2 waste buildings. Oh, and the colonization training center doesn't even need to be in the space sector because it's not marked with space. This is all industry as well, weirdly. So I have exactly 2 waste buildings. Should I spam them? To make a waste sector, because you need so many buildings to make such a sector. It's so dumb. Interesting that this is stability as well. But it makes no sense to have a housing sector. It makes no sense to have a stability building sector, because you can't. There's not enough stability buildings. It makes no sense to... I don't know. There's so many things that don't make any sense to have as a specialization thing. But if I'm making a sector, I want a theme behind that. I'm not just gonna put in shit willy-nilly. Because that is just a mess. Huh, wait a second. What are you? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Going to wait. If the thing hits us and we die, whatever. I'm gonna restart, it's fine. Restart the sector. I don't think we will die. And also, where could I go? Literally, where could I go? There's no planet that I could reach with a Tikkun. Where's the replay? Oh, the replay is back here. Okay, so... I guess go here first, because it goes very close there. There's more carbon, which would be nice to have. To have a fully optimized ship specialization is nice, but it takes a lot of space, and you need to unlock all sectors. Trust me, unless you're a completist player, it's not worth it. I mean, I probably have to unlock all of them anyway, because I'm already running out of room again.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Our probe has detected a signal originating from a chain of mountains that border an acidic ocean on P38. This is the Ripley crew. We are currently in orbit of P38. The planet possesses a highly corrosive atmosphere. There'll be little room for improvisation once we touch down. Oh, I have to bring your shit again? You must establish a search protocol now? No, even worse. We do know that the signal is transmitting from beneath the mountain. Alternatively, we could focus on analyzing material samples in order to improve our understanding of planets like this one. I mean, I want both. I definitely want both that happens, but if there's a signal under the mountain, I want you to find that. So let's go for the signal. This one would also be really nice. But I mean, a signal means life of some kind, or technology, so I want to find out what that is. I don't know. It's just basically a coin flip. Nothing else. So if this stupid space weather, whatever it is, it doesn't even show me what it is. Doesn't, you know, leave a planet open, I will not go in there. And also, it would probably be better to start from here, I guess. And then hopefully reach this one quickly. And not have so much travel time. .1 cycles is a lot. Pissing off my peeps. I really don't want to build more batteries, I just have no space. The only way I get more space is getting a new sector, and if I don't have a theme for that sector, I just don't want to. Is this just a progression of time, or is that literally me doing these things? I would expect it's progression of time, but who knows. This game is weird sometimes. But you must say here, they had an idea with some space weather, and they went so hard for that, because every sector now is just space weather, nothing else. Which is a little sad, because, you know, I'd like to have, for them to have a little bit more creativity there, not just go with this one mechanic so hard that it's more than just annoying.
A probe has completed its scan.
I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's a lot of silicon, I like it. But as you can see, my ships can go in there and don't die because I deactivated that nonsense. And I'm happy for it, because it's just too much nonsensical micro.
Ship team has completed
like this one.
task.
And I would need to tell them to avoid all of these. And no, I'm not gonna do that. It's just not what I want to play as. This is the Ripley crew. The signal was transmitting from an abandoned subterranean complex. By breaching it, we have unfortunately allowed the corrosive atmosphere of P38 inside. Great. We'd estimate that the complex was built within the last 20 years. We do not recognize the iconography on its exterior. The technology inside does seem human-made. That's good. And there are signs that it was once inhabited. We only have a short amount of time before P38's corrosive atmosphere eats through the Ripley's hull and landing gear. We do not think we will be able to explore the entire site. Investigate the tank room. Oh, empty tanks, not pew-pew tanks. Command center and field operations. I'm gonna go for the command center. I want to learn who was that was, you know, having a thing here. Again, I want to experience the story more than anything in this game. It's more helium, hydrogen, I mean. Which I don't want. Yep, that's what I want. Good. Give me more carbon. We need it. I want them to actually get carbon, so that's not what I need to do. I need to do... No, also not what I need to do. This I need to do. There is one that goes primarily for carbon and silicon. Fine, I guess. Go more for carbon right now. It's also not the best pattern that I have going there, but I don't care. It's doing the trick. Sooner or later. Yeah, look at that. The weather doesn't retract from here, so I'm in trouble. If that really comes more in this direction and doesn't go away here, I'm just effed. Because I will have to reside in that weather, and that killed me in the last chapter almost. And I want more of these. I just don't have the polymers. You don't need to do anything if there are no polymers. You should have enough. Oh. Them's the problem. So we definitely have enough people to get another sector, but it should probably be a food sector just because I have so many people. Oh, and also I would assume that we have done the food. No, we didn't. Okay, guys. This can't stand. Go get food. Now.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Just injured, that's fine.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Corroded hopes.
The probe has completed its scan.
The Ripley's team managed to extract an intact data drive that was still installed within the center's infrastructure. The disk was heavily encrypted and a significant percentage of its data had been corrupted. Oh, this was reused, actually. Because this looks a bit like in the first chapter, the facility, the automated one. Its data has been corrupted. However, the data that was accessible has proved very useful. This complex was created by the Ashtangites, whatever it is. Their text appeared to use a language derived from the Esperanto, and the logs they have left behind are extremely precise. They suggest their authors possessed an uncommon intelligence and acute sense of self-criticism. Strangely, the organized methodical accounts are occasionally interrupted with mysticism and spiritual remarks. These are seemingly present to justify the results of their Cartesian deductions. The various integrity sensors of the crew's suits, as well as those of the Ripley, indicate that it is necessary to repatriate the team. Yeah, how long can I do this? The game doesn't tell me. Can I do another, or will that destroy my ship? Or can I only do one and that will destroy, and it will not destroy my ship? If I do another, will that destroy my ship? If I do all of them, that will probably destroy my ship because they said so. I can give you a pic with some of the specializations up. Can give it on the Discord. I mean, if you're on the Discord, then first, welcome. And yeah, sure, post it in, I don't know, in the suggestions channel, I guess. That would be fine. As long as I can see, have any visual. I mean, the game should actually tell me what specializations exist. I shouldn't be able to, or it shouldn't be necessary for me to find. Maybe the game does. Let me check that. Because there is a encyclopedia or something here somewhere. I just don't know how to open it. There. Sectors. Is there specialization in here? Minimap policies? Nope. Yeah, it's just very intuitive. I don't care about that. Specialization. Cool. That is not true. I don't see this. In the data listening system policies window. That is not true. The DLS doesn't show me that. Oh, thank you, Sholail, for the Wikipedia entry. That's not true. I can't see the specializations. One's unlocked. But apparently there is a population specialization that makes no sense in hell. That is then literally a sector with only housing. How does that make sense? Is that where you just shove all your colonists and non-workers? And you're fine? I mean, you could probably do that, but what kind of sector is that? It's kind of weird. Oh, that kind of dog. A Russian hunting sighthound. Still a cute dog. They are, you know, worse looking dogs. I do like that doggo. Seems cute. Here, open that up so we can clear that a little bit. Unfortunately, only a little bit. We have ice problems again. Oh, right, because no one is using this. Okay, let's have one going. Yeah, we have ice problems. Can't get rid of the stupid ice. Let's make you ice for now. I don't really want to. They have very long faces. Yeah, they do. Yeah. They are locked until you make a research? What research? There is no specialization research. If so, is it in the DLS center maybe? Oh. No. Policy cooldown, who cares? Propaganda, stability penalty from awakening workers is changed. Oh, that's good. A gauge is displayed indicating progress towards tier 2 of a specialization. Still not what I need. Piranesi. Oh, that ship looks amazing. A rogue spaceship, so it's a pirate, basically. Atom mantra, 24 workers required. Oh, okay, that's good. Hydrogen fire starter, power cost is reduced. Genome correction, construction cost is reduced by 40%. What does that have to do with the genome? There's no biology in the nuclear power plants? What the fuck? That's just... That's gobbledygook. That's garbage. No, that's not what I wanted. False perspective, capacity is increased, power cost is reduced. Power cost is reduced, is nice. Sure and sure, let's do that. Okay, they go down to 1 power, okay. And then get more capacity. Sure, why not? Send it to me on Discord. Oh, you send it to me directly. You could have done it in the server, but sure. Population. You need 38 38! And mess halls have double the storage capacity for food and can feed twice as many people. I mean, neat. And stability with enough population, okay? So we could do a population thing, okay. Recycling. Recycling buildings produce with 4 recycling points. That's all you need. Produce 30% more resources. Can you have multiple? You can only have 1 specialization, right? Because it's specialization. Recycling buildings produce 30% more resources. Stability penalty from waste build-up is reduced. 10 recycling points is food buildings produce 30% more resources. That is dumb. And food buildings are 30% faster. Is that station-wide? Or is that just in that sector? From the wording, it can only be station-wide because otherwise it's utterly useless. Industry buildings are 30% faster. So if that is the case, a recycling specialization would be amazing. 7 space points. Probes are built 30%. Okay, we have that. So it's only 2 tiers. That is also something I didn't know. You can have... Oh, you can have multiple specializations applied to any sector. So I can make my industry sector also a waste sector. That is amazing. That's cool. DLS center tech, but why is this not... Do I really not have enough points here? That is 38. Yeah, okay. It's not 38. But that's interesting. DLS tech upgraded interface will make DLS centers show how many points you need to upgrade your tier 1. Yeah, tier 1 to tier 2. That's not the research that I needed. I needed the one that shows me how to get tier 2. Tier 1, actually, sorry. Oh, it doesn't allow you. Oh, that's why. Okay, sorry for that. Let's have a wave. Thank you. Thank you for that information. That is very, very useful. And should actually be in the game, by the way. That's a nuclear power plant. You are not part of anything, though, so I could put you anywhere. You're very big. But that's fine. That is actually fine. I think I'm gonna build you. But I do want more waste treatment things then. Which is stupid because I can't use them. Can't use so many. Let's have that, and let's have the food thing. Such a sad state of affairs here. Because I have this one, and I have these two, and I have... Well, it's basically all. I only have these buildings, so if I have 3 of these, I would actually get probably tier 1 waste in this sector as well. And I want much more, actually. I want actually tier 2, because tier 2 is amazing. But the picture didn't say... Oh, that's a lot of investment there. Ooh, this is a lot of investment too. 60 people! That's disgustingly stupid. Oh god. You gotta be kidding me. And there's another 30. Oh, okay, we don't do that right now. This is not feasible because, oh god, there are so many people already in this sector. But I could definitely make another sector and put only my non-workers in there. And have the whole sector just more or less for them. And that also means if there are only optimized quarters in there and maybe a mess hall, there cannot really be any accidents. Because I don't need more. I need a workshop. I need something that stores alloys. I need something that stores food. And I need a mess hall. And an infirmary. And that's all I need, and then only hoses. For a whole sector. Nuclear reactor is very powerful in late game, but it blows so much hydrogen. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can never find enough hydrogen for that thing to run, actually. That's why I didn't want to get that. But let's just have it in there for now. This should give me the specialization in this sector. Actually. I could also make another sector with waste production stuff. I would like to have more buildings that can do that. But there are only 2 buildings that can do that. Yeah, it is just these 2 buildings. That's it. It's annoying. How can you get a specialization with that? I can't have 10 waste treatment centers in the sector. That's bullshit, because this needs so much waste. I can never produce enough waste. Ever. It's impossible. Even with them producing waste here, these things. They don't produce enough waste. Maybe the nuclear reactor produces enough, but weird. Let's build this. Let's build one of them. Oh, and I also need to get a road.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Again? Well, that's year 3 for you right there. It's fine, it's all I need. Oh, I can't have a drone bay in any of those? That's kind of shit. I hate these buildings that need to be everywhere. I hope the drone bay here does enough. I have no idea. It seems to work for all the other sectors as well. If waste laws everywhere, it's produced a lot. No, it doesn't. Not all buildings produce it. It's not true. And I have a waste law everywhere active. Waste recycling. It's not produced everywhere. None of these buildings produce waste. None. This produces waste. All the industry buildings produce waste. This produces waste apparently. It's an industry building. And these produce waste. These two. That's it. Literally all the waste producers. There's nothing else. Or maybe you? No, you don't even produce waste. So, it's not that many. Did you research waste for housing? Did I? Ooh, better houses. Oh, that would be good. Ah, quarters produce waste at a rate. That is so dumb. That is so stupid. We encourage them to produce more waste. That is so dumb. Okay, no, I haven't had that yet. But I definitely will. That's going to be next. And yes, then I will have enough waste. And then I can probably go with another one of these as well. Of these. In here. Which might be good. And you know, more food. Which is also nice. I don't have any silicon anymore. Oh, damn it. I need more ice to be stored. And this will probably need more waste storage. I'm gonna run out of workers quick with this stuff here. I'm not gonna produce that yet. Oops. And also housing will be a problem in this sector. Oh god, I hate it. I mean, I have this one now, but that's already full. Wait, actually, 162 now. Oh, that's pretty good. So it's not quite full. This one isn't either. Okay, good. And that also, yep, doesn't take as much energy anymore, which is quite nice. So I still have no idea if I can do one more. Could you tell me that, Saitam, please? How many am I allowed to do before I die? Because the game should tell me that, to be honest. But that there is a big chance that with 2 I'm fine, with 3 I might die. That is what the game should tell me. With a good optimization, you can play the game with only waste recycling. Almost no need to mine asteroids outside. You can be self-sufficient in resources with your own waste. That's pretty interesting and stupid, because that shouldn't be the case. The inefficiencies in between there, the loss of everything in between is just incredible. And that should not work. It's more secure, else they would die. Okay, sure. Go away. Oh god, that is a lot. That is a big growth. Ah, and now one is... Okay. So now I need to go here. I see. So the shortest path would actually be from here. So as I thought. Oh, that's a lot of silicon. So I probably want to go here first and then from here down here? I'm not sure if that's correct. 5 cycles. Oof, that's a lot. 5 cycles is definitely a lot. Everyone will be very pissed, and also that's a food cycle. So I'll wait for the next food cycle and then I'm doing it. Yeah, they're gonna starve a bit, who cares? I mean, I wish I could build more batteries here, but I just have no... Well, actually, tell a lie. I have room for 4 more batteries in this one, and this is the most important one, because this is the only one that needs to run. Because food is the only real problem.
probe has completed its scan.
One more here would be good as well. How is my... Good enough. I could get rid of one of these and build a battery. Because of this now. So I'm gonna build a battery here. Oh, I can't because I don't have the storage for alloys. Frick. I have produced too many alloys. That's not good. What can I do with that? How can I get rid of my alloys right now? I mean, I could make this into alloy for now. And that should help. Alleviate the pain enough, actually, to get this going. Just need to get rid of that and build 2 batteries and we're good. I'd assume. Don't care about ice right now. I have more than enough ice, that's the problem. Silicon. Silicon I do care about, and carbon as well.
An accident has occurred in the
It's
Typhoon.
fine. Doesn't matter. In the probe launcher even, okay. I definitely want to look at all of these things. 100%. I hope I don't have to go jumping around with the Tycoon too much. Because that will definitely reverse at some point. And I need to unlock a sector. I don't like that.
A
I don't want
science
to.
ship has arrived at its destination.
Why do I have to? Please don't make me. Sensors have located a section of Etemenanki drifting in space. First reports indicate that this wreckage was once the ship's engine room and reactors. That could be useful. We have arrived at the site. Only 2 of the Etemenanki's massive reactors remain. Initial reconnaissance revealed 3 places of interest. Thrusters, the engine room, and the engine supervision area. Supervision area? Sure. Go to the supervision area. Why not? I'm intrigued. So, can I now build this? No, not there. And here as well. I don't have the space. I don't have the storage space. Why, game? Why? There, give me all. Housing 6x3 took too much space. Yeah, the house on the wall is overpowered. Yeah, definitely. But it's also not as qualitatively pleasing. Whatever that means. But I still want to see what this is. Also, the additional beds would also be amazing, I guess. 30% extra beds would be great. And then go there and do that. It's fine. So, how is the food going? You still high priority. Let's go. Bring the food in. Because this is producing too much. I can't is the problem. This is all stuffed.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Which is weird because... Huh? Why doesn't that get emptied? What, did I do something wrong? Oh, I did. There we go, now that should work. Science ship, what did you do?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, a pirate event. The engine supervision area was mainly occupied by those of rank. Some had time to enter cryopods before the apparent depressurization of the area. Analysis of remaining computer infrastructure indicates that their directives were merciless towards the engine room workers. They treated them as expendable outcasts. Oh god. That's not a UN ship. Come on. That's not how the UN would act. That's kind of weird. There are traces throughout the entire supervisory district of hacking attempts. All ship computers dedicated to the engines and reactors were compromised, preventing the Etemenanki from maneuvering and causing power failures throughout the superstructure. The Ripley's team has managed to extract remnants of the computer protocols that were used to do this. These fragments of code point to an author, the BMS, black market bullshit. Relevant data has been sent to the Tikkun's tech lab for more detailed analysis. So, they're painting the UN in quite a dire picture here. Who made this game? What did the UN do to you? What the frick? That's not how the UN would act. Come on. Be reasonable. Yeah, go to the engine room. Thrusters are probably important, but whatever. If we lose it, we lose it. I can't finish this before my batteries aren't finished here. I only have 2 here. Maybe I should build a bit more? Question mark? Let's try that. Should be a bit better. I hate batteries. Waste of space. We now have data to analyze Piranesi hacking protocols. The associated research project can be launched in the tech lab. Oh! This should allow us to set up computer protection systems to reduce the impact of any digital attacks. Acknowledged. Hacking threat analysis upgrade unlocked. So up here. Somewhere. Not? Oh. Okay. Warning. That only provides warning? Oh. So we have some weird, dumb combat system coming up. I see. A combat system of stupid, as it sounds. So you guys are producing waste now? 52 crew members. Damn, that's good. That is amazing. Okay, okay, okay. We have a lot more room now. I like it. I like it a lot. We definitely should do this, though. ASAP. Once we have enough research, that is. Batteries are being done. Okay, this one here, too. Boop, boop. Ah, and now we have more waste production. Oh god, this is going to be horrible. And I don't like it already. And I do not have enough storage for waste here. That's not good. I could shove you around and put waste in here instead.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, at least we're getting rid of some alloys, which is good. That should also mean that this is going to be destroyed now. Yes, which means more batteries. Bigger than 4 houses, my god. Now I can get this one back. We have a dog! Look at this! +1 dog! I love it. Our dog was best doggo. BMS was the biggest selfish and dangerous people in the story. What a surprise. There was greedy rich people who survived after the moon apocalypse. I mean, the black market, sure, that's pirates. I mean, that's obvious. But the light that shines on the UN in here is just ridiculous. In the story we just read, the UN was basically just slavers, just aristocratic slavers. And that's it. That's all they were. And that seems kind of dumb. And not, you know, reality. But I guess. Now, what is my DLS saying here? Nothing. Frick. Not getting there yet. So, domotic quarter, 3x6. Okay. I mean, that's fine. It's actually shit, to be honest. Is it? Wait, isn't it the same? It's both 3x6. I mean, it needs electronics, But that's fine. It's high quality. I think it's worth it if we get enough electronics together. It's a problem, but we can just have another waste treatment center with all the waste that is produced. We probably can have 2 and have 1 just go for electronics. That's fine. You know what? I'm convinced. Just do that. And just let this one go for electronics then. And 20 people, now that we have way more housing, is no problem. Yeah, easy. So, you probably have way too many workers. Oh, you don't. You do, though. Yeah, and this is not a problem. So, I can just take, 50 workers from you, and it would be good. Let's give me 50 workers from... Only workers from Sector 2 into Sector 6, and we're good. The train should make that fast. And in the next stream, we will try to build a new sector that is probably only population to get rid of our non-worker population and just get them into one sector.
Complete.
And have some other buildings like the drone building in there as well to help out with the rest of the station. To have some buildings like... We probably will have all the stability buildings in there to see if that helps. With getting the specialization. I would like to know if the specializations count for the whole station or only for the one sector. If it's only the sector, it's basically not worth getting any of the specializations because they're basically useless. At least mostly useless. Oh, look at that, not even that is 5. I need even more batteries here. I mean, I can skew that if I deactivate some buildings, but my god, it's disgusting. That is really disgusting. Slave was not sure, no, that was not pushed to extreme survival stress. No, that's not true. Not how they are shown here, the UN. That's not how that sounds. That sounded very aristocratic, authoritarian, made. And very religious as well, so very conservative. Who's being forced to handle panicking billions of people? Billions? They didn't have that many on their ship. The ship was overloaded. They just took as many people as they could with all the bad consequences that can have. Low life support, overpopulating space. I mean, okay. I see that. But still, treating them like cattle is not an answer. In my opinion, but sure. Still paints them in a very bad light. In a very bad light. And I don't think that is, makes sense, really. I need even more batteries everywhere. It's so stupid. It's so much wasted space. These freaking batteries. These I can put into the population sector as well. And maybe even with this building. And have a few workers there. That will be accident prone, but, still fine, I guess. You need to run, though. Yeah, that looks much better. And the waste production should be so high now that that should be no problem. Wait, I still don't have a waste... Oh, yes, I have this one. Yeah, which I can now go back to... I'm not sure if they're emptying this. I'm not sure if they're emptying this right now. It would be good if they would, but I'm not sure. And yeah, we could use another drone building, for sure. And also upgrading it with science would be great. Well, that's the batteries we have, so let's F off. Did I... Wait, before I do this... Yes, I upgraded the Tikkun Drive, and I can upgrade it even further if I had the thing. So at least 10% faster. Proceed with care. The Etemenanki's engines were not supported by a PA or even basic AI. Oh, see, that is a problem, indeed. Instead, crew members were constantly monitoring, adjusting, and repairing the engines and thrusters. Their living conditions were extremely precarious, and it would seem many of them were either prisoners or rejects from the population on board the Etemenanki. Traces of writing were found within some dormitory cells referring to genetic conatus and the Ashton guides. There are records of several serious breakdowns. We still don't know who the Ashton guides are. Of several serious breakdowns before the final explosion. Crew members would work waist deep in coolant, some dying while performing their task within the toxic substance. Those who refused were executed by their supervisors. Yeah, that sounds like internment camp, to be honest. That doesn't sound like the UN at all. It's kind of weird. Investigate the thrusters. We'll get a bit more science there. Am I able to build only one ship before the Earth is fully uninhabitable? I mean, I would assume so. We still don't know what the time frame is. We still don't know how long we were gone, to be honest. I don't care. We have seen that already. I mean, the different backgrounds are really nice. There's some hydrogen there. There's no more science here. It's kind of sad. I mean, there's a lot of science going around, but... yeah, I want this. It's on the way anyway. So, this is going to be harsh. Let's see if we survive this. I should have saved beforehand.
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
Yeah, what is this? We have been called by electromagnetite. Hull and station damage is a certainty. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's just awesome. And already the batteries are empty. Fun. I mean, I didn't deactivate them, so... yeah. Oops. Wait. Oh, this is Sector 1. Sector 1 is the first to go.
Has completed a task.
Sector 2 goes... actually, Sector 2 will run longer. That should have helped a little bit, but apparently not. We're almost through, though. Halfway through, good enough.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, damage to the station. Okay, these things are damaged. It's fine. Hull integrity is really bad because of that. So we don't want to reside in this with the Tycoon. That would be death. Okay, we should be out in a second, and there we go.
Administrator,
a new
request awaits your attention.
Ooh, that was close though. The hull integrity is a problem. How do you do this with all the bullshit on? With all the extra hull depletion from the vol jumps and this nonsense? That's just ridiculous. I don't even want to know how you do that, because it's just beyond me. Integrity of the hull fell below 25. Yeah, we'll do it. It's fine. It should be very easy now. I'd really like another EVA here, I think. Oh, now getting the resources will be much harder, though. That is a problem. Like the food. Okay, we might want to turn one on here. Oh, I should have looked at the outside. Oh, you're right. Sad. I'm sorry. I should have definitely looked. Let's finish this. The Etemenanki seemed capable of achieving two different types of propulsion. The intra-system mode of propulsion has many similarities to Dolos EKP. Cross-referencing mission data reveals a number of matches to the encounter near Saturn. During the Tycoon's initial test phase, their inter-system propulsion covers many of the basic operations of the Vol engine. Our team has noted the remains of numerous accreditation areas. Access to and knowledge of the propulsion modes seem to have been strictly regulated. The 2 reactors were damaged at the same time as the larger superstructure, and our analysis has revealed traces of gluon particles. Whatever those are, some fantasy nonsense, I guess. The intersystem propulsion. Okay, so intrasystem and intersystem. Okay, that makes sense. So, okay, sure. Covers many of the basic operations of the Vol engine. But apparently, their drive is better, because it doesn't destroy the whole system when you jump. So I'd like to get that one, please. Phew, the hull integrity is a problem. Oh, you don't do that, you shitty. The frick. So I need to move again? I need to be careful. The next one could get us stuck in this hellhole. And that was not fun. Oh, we get more cryonic pods. That's nice. Not that we really need them right now. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm not sure if the kind of thing that I'm looking at changes this in different ways, or if it's just this is how it changes every time, whatever you're looking at here. I have no idea how that works. I expect that the pattern is static, that the pattern will change the same way every time once you do things.
Arrived at its destination.
We're gonna look at that next time. Because I have seen right now that I'm over by an hour in this part.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Yeah, more accidents. That's fun. Fun, happy time. Happy, fun. Fun time. Actually don't care for that ice, to be honest. I only want the silicon. As much silicon as I can get. Oh, this is nice. That's a good spot. Yeah, I think we put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you like, subscribe if you haven't. Next time we'll try to manage this system a bit more and try to figure out all the sciencey bits in here, which will be interesting. We're also gonna do more science, and now finally we can get some really good things from science. Opening a new sector and all the things. That's gonna be hard to do, but we'll try. I hope you had a good time. Leave me a like if you did. Don't forget to sub the YouTube, it really helps. Don't forget to come to the Twitch and to the Discord. And I see you all in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.